Hey everyone, welcome back to another Reactions with Aaron video. In this video, I will be reacting to Sniper by Harry Chapin. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, like, prepare to be shocked. That was kind of the gist of what a lot of the comments were saying. So, I'm not quite sure what you guys mean by shocked. Is it, like, scary or sad or just surprising? I'm kind of looking forward to this. This is almost 10 minutes long, so quite a long song. I have all the lyrics pulled up in another tab here to follow along because most of Harry Chapin's music is a story, so I want to follow along. Here we go.
She said not now, she said not now, she said not now, she said not now. It is an early Monday morning, the sun is becoming bright on the land. No one is watching as he comes a-walking. Two bulky suitcases hang from his hands. He heads towards the tower that stands in the campus. He goes through the door, he starts up the stairs. The sound of his footsteps, the sound of his breathing, the sound of the silence, but no one was there. I didn't really know him, he was kind of strange. Always sort of sat there, he never seemed to change. Catwalk, he put down his burden. The four-sided clock began to chime. 7 a.m., the day is beginning. So much to do and so little time. He looks at the city where no one had known him. He looks at the sky where no one looks down. He looks at his life and what it has shown him. He looks for his shadow, it cannot be found. He was such a moody child, very hard to touch. Even as a baby, he never smiled too much. You bug me, she said. You're ugly, she said. Please hug me, I said. But she just sat there with the same flat stare that she saves for me alone when I'm home. When I'm home, take me home. He laid out the rifles, he loaded.
Okay, sorry. Issue with the pause button there. This, I feel really weird saying this, comparing the two, but like with the style change and the laughing in the background at one point, this almost reminds me of, and it's so weird to compare these two, but Pink Floyd, like the stuff they do in their music, that's kind of what this reminds me of, a little bit. Maybe like he took some inspiration from Pink Floyd. I know, so weird to say, but do you get where I'm coming from when I say that? Anyway, let's continue. This song is unlike anything I've heard from Harry Chapin so far. I like it though. Usually he's like that folk country pop, you know, you kind of know what you're getting with Harry Chapin. Like, you don't know what the song is about necessarily, but you know what the style is going to be. This is a bit, I don't know if I would use the word shocking to describe the music. It's surprising though. Like, you wouldn't think this was a Harry Chapin song. You know? Anyway.
Shotgun, he stacked up the cartridges along the wall. He knew he would need them for his conversation. If it went as he planned, then he might use them all. He said, listen, you people, I've got a question. You won't pay attention, but I'll ask anyhow. I found a way that will get me an answer. Been waiting to ask you till now. Right now, I am a lover who's never been kissed. Am I am a fighter who's not made a fist. Am I? If I'm alive, then there's so much I have missed. How do I know I exist? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Am I? The first words he spoke took the town by surprise. One got Mrs. Gibbons above her right eye. It blew her through the window, wedged her against the door. Reality poured from her face, staining the floor. He was kind of creepy, sort of nuts. I met him at the corner bar. I only dated the poker once, that's all. Just once. That was all. Bill Whedon was questioned as he stepped from his car. Tom Scott ran across the street, but he never got that far. The police were there in minutes. They set up barricades. He spoke right on over them in a half-mile circle in that dumbstruck city. His pointed questions were sprayed. He knocked over Danny Tyson as he ran towards the noise. Just about then the ants started coming, sweet, sweet joy. Thudding in the clock face, winding off the walls, reaching up to where he sat there answering calls. 37 people got his message so far. Yes, he was reaching them right where they are. Not now, she said, not now. She said, not now. They set up an assault team. They asked for volunteers. They had to go and get him. That much was clear. And the word spread about him on the radios and TV. Inappropriately sober tones they asked, who can it be? He was a very dull boy, very taciturn, not much of a joiner. He did not want to learn. No, no. They're coming to get me. They don't want to let me stay in the bright light too long. It's getting on noon now. It's going to be soon now. But oh, what a wonderful song. Mama, won't you nurse me? Rain me down the sweet milk of your kind. you please make me warm and mindless, Mama. Yes, you have cursed me. I never will forgive you for your blindness. I hate you. The wires are all humming for me, and I can hear them coming for me. Soon they'll be here, but there's nothing to fear. Not anymore, though they've blasted the door. As the copter dropped the gas, he shouted, "Who cares?" They could hear him laughing as they started up the stairs. They stormed out on the catwalk, blinking at the sun. With their final fusillade, his answer had come.
Whoa. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh, why did I close out those lyrics? I wanted to read those. Let's go back here. Okay. It is an early Monday morning. The sun is becoming bright on the land. No one is watching as he comes a-walking. 2 bulky suitcases hang from his hands. He heads toward the tower that stands in the campus. He goes through the door. He starts up the stairs. The sound of his footsteps, the sound of his breathing, the sound of the silence when no one was there. I didn't really know him. He was kind of strange. I always sort of sat there. Always sort of sat there. He never seemed to change. He reached the catwalk. He put down his burden. The 4-sided clock began to chime. 7 a.m. The day is beginning. So much to do and so little time. He looks at the city where no one had known him. He looks at the sky where no one looks down. He looks at his life and what it has shown him. He looks for his shadow. It cannot be found. He was such a moody child, very hard to touch. Even as a baby, he never smiled too much. No, 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 no. You bug me, she said. You're ugly, she said. Please hug me, I said. But she just sat there, with the same flat stare that she saves for me alone. When I'm home. Take me home. He laid out the rifles. He loaded the shotgun. He stacked up the cartridges along the wall. He knew he would need them for his conversation. If it went as he had planned, then he might use them all. He said, "Listen, you people, I've got a question. You won't pay attention, but I'll ask anyhow. I found a way that will get me an answer. Been waiting to ask you till now, right now. Am I? I am a lover who's never been kissed. Am I? I am a fighter who's not made a fist. Am I? If I'm alive, there's so much I've missed. How do I know I exist? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Am I? The first words he spoke took the town by surprise. One got Mrs. Gibbons above her right eye. It blew her through the window, wedged her against the door. Reality poured from her face, staining the floor. He was kind of creepy, sort of a dunce. I met him at the corner bar. I only dated the poor boy once. That's all. Just once. That was all. Bill Weeden was questioned as stepped from his car. Tom Scott ran across the street, but he never got that far. The police were there in minutes. They set up barricades. He spoke right on over them in a half-mile circle. In a dumbstruck city, his pointed questions were sprayed. He knocked over Danny Tyson as he ran towards the noise. Just about then, the answers started coming. Sweet, sweet joy. Thudding in the clock face, whining off the walls. Reaching up where he sat there, answering calls. 37 people got his message so far. Yes, he was reaching them right where they are. They set up an assault team. They asked for volunteers. They had to go and get him. That much was clear. And the word spread about him on the radios and TVs. In appropriately sober tone, they asked, who can it be? He was a very dull boy, very taciturn. Not much of a joiner. He did not want to learn. No, 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 no. They're coming to get me. They don't want to let me stay in the bright light too long. It's getting on noon now. It's going to be soon now. But oh, what a wonderful sound. Mama, won't you nurse me? Rain me down the sweet milk of your kindness. Mama, it's getting worse for me. Won't you please make me warm and mildness? Mama, you have cursed me. I never will forgive you for your blindness. I hate you. The wires are all humming for me, and I can hear them coming for me. Soon they'll be there, but there's nothing to fear. Not any more, though they've blasted the door. As the copter dropped the gas, he shouted, "Who cares?" They could hear him laughing as he started up the stairs. As they stormed out on the catwalk, blinking at the sun, with the final fusillade, his answer had come. Am I? There is no way that you can hide me. Am I? Though you have put your fire inside me. Am I? You've given me my answer, can't you see? I was, I am, and now I will be. I will be. Harry Chapin wrote this nearly 10-minute song after reading a newspaper article about Charles Whitman, who went on a shooting rampage at the University of Texas, killing 14 people and wounding 32 before he was killed by police. Chapin's song is far from a literal account, and it was typical of his writing to use a story or an observation as a starting point for the song. 30,000 Pounds of Bananas is another example of a song based on a real event, but with lots of liberties. Chapin's 1972 debut album, Heads and Tails, got a lot of attention thanks to the hit Taxi. Sniper and Other Love Songs was his next album, released later that year. The songs were rather dark, and it sold poorly. Chapin began building his fan base back up with his next release, Short Stories, in 1973, then issued his most successful album, Verities and Balderdash, in 1974. This played in a dramatic scene in Chapin's 1975 Broadway musical, The Night That Made America Famous, in which he performed the song on a diving board as footage from the Kennedy assassination played on screen. Wow. You guys are right. Very shocking song. I was not expecting something like that from Harry Chapin. That's by far the darkest song of his that I've heard so far. I liked it. It's just, I was not expecting that at all. So, yeah, thank you guys for asking me to react to this song. Very, very different song by Harry Chapin, but I still liked it. So, thank you. Aaron out. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.